Hi. It's been a bit. But it's merch time! Check this out, you're gonna love it. We got posters, canvases, pendants, and stickers of your favorite vampire lady and lord. I know the vampire lady's a crowd pleaser, so check it out. But also, we got Karina stickers and pendants of all your favorite characters. So check it out on the store, link in the description below. Buy it now!
The content within this video is not suitable for children. Viewer discretion is advised. So this is the employee archive, huh? Never thought you had that. Is there a reason why you have an employee archive?
I have to keep track of everybody. Everyone who's ever worked under my employ.
Is it just this one shelf, or is it this whole area?
I'm not that old, my lady.
Okay, that sounded offensive, I'm sorry. So, you think you know this Betty person?
I perhaps do.
I don't know how you would get that. Isn't Betty like a pretty common name? Or Beatrice?
But I believe that there's always a rule of coincidences.
And you're assisting as well, Horatio.
Yes, I am.
Do you also recognize?
I do recall, Betty working here,
I feel like there'd probably be like 5 Bettys who worked here or something, you know?
a long time ago.
Okay.
The illusion of coincidences, my dear.
Is the world that small here that this is possible to have a Betty that you know of also involved with the church?
A Betty who's involved with the church that is near here. The illusion of coincidences are never too high.
I wouldn't say that the church is near here, but...
They're targeting me for a reason. It's because they can get to me.
That's true. But, apparently Isaac was at Lady Cecilia's place. So, I don't really think it matters the distance. I should probably tell her that, shouldn't I?
You can, but the difference is that that man is not exactly a man.
Okay, well what? What does that mean?
Perhaps you couldn't sense it off of him because you are simply immortal.
I am immortal, yeah, so...
But he's been changed.
Changed?
Yes.
Okay. Do you wanna... tell me how, or... Okay, you don't have to.
He's off. I don't know.
I guess we can question him or, the Willow girl about it. Speaking of which, I was wondering if we could go and get her, like, actual clothes and not pajamas that she's wearing.
What?
Isn't she just wearing pajamas still? Like, I feel like we should be nice and give her her clothes.
No. It's fine.
Okay, well, why are you... You're not even doing anything, Dimitri.
I have completely just been phased out of existence. I've just been staring at the wall, or the book wall thing here.
That's a bookshelf,
uncertain as to what to do.
Well, I can see why we don't want you touching anything here.
He's not allowed to touch the books anymore.
What did you do to the books?
Don't even say it.
Okay, we'll talk about it later.
Okay.
So, it's just this shelf that we're thinking it's on.
Yes. Finally. Horatio, I found it.
Beatrice?
Alright, my lord.
Okay, what does it say?
She disappeared. Betty. Yes, I remember her now. She was under my employ over 100 years ago.
She's still alive, though.
She disappeared randomly one night. Never saw her again. I made her into a vampire.
Do you just do that willy-nilly?
No, I give it to the best of the best. Not
Oh.
all of my soldiers are vampires, after all.
Just, I don't know. It just felt awkward. I felt like I needed to look at somebody for that.
Dimitri, however, arrived to me as a vampire.
Yeah, we already know that story. Yeah.
What? What happened?
You're not
I'm
even
sorry,
paying
I
attention
completely
as
just
usual.
zoned out.
Yeah, I gathered that. I gathered that you were not paying attention to me whatsoever again.
You. Take this. Put it in my room.
So, great. We found her, or at least we found her records, but that doesn't tell us anything about her now. Why she's talking to the church, and if she's a vampire, I mean, I didn't see her. But I don't know if the church would be so... They tried to dunk me in holy water, so...
Could be that she just betrayed us. Vampires tend to do that quite a bit.
Yeah, I've learned that quite well, that you guys turn each
Especially
other.
when she's probably been offered more from the church. Backstabbing.
Okay. Well, we know where the church is. I don't know.
have an idea
Okay.
of where they could be. Isaac said that their minister there had a thing for her.
Other cardinal?
Yes, their cardinal.
Sorry, I know... I don't know why I know much about the church.
I care a little for the rankings.
Yeah.
All the same mortal flesh to me. But somebody like that wouldn't just be staying at the church. They had to remain hidden, secretive somehow.
So what's your plan? You're gonna go send people...
They must live in a swamp.
What?
I don't know.
Have you heard anything about it, Betty? Dimitri, I want you to think real hard. I did send you to that village. If you heard anything about it...
I know, I'm trying to think. My brain is... It's just an enigma.
Okay, well, you think on it, okay? I'm sure he'll
I will have
remember.
to tell, or have Isaac tell me more things.
You think he's gonna tell you anything else?
I have methods.
Okay. Well, I was gonna try and engage in a conversation with him, but, appears that that is off the table now. Well...
I'm sorry, what happened?
Did you remember anything about Betty?
Oh, yeah. I heard there's like a Betty, like old person, just like somewhere in the bog or something. I don't know. She's like supposed to be like a old hag or some stuff.
Okay, well, I wish you remembered that when Isfad was here. Now I gotta go walk and find him and tell him that.
But...
Very good
She's an
job,
old hag.
Dimitri. Good job remembering
I
that.
thought they were a vampire.
I don't know, okay? I don't know. Okay, but... Maybe that's not the
Why are
same
you
person.
staring at...
We're staring at you because you're supposed to have information for us, Dimitri.
What? Huh?
Why don't you go and go get lunch? You can go on break now.
But I don't want break. I want to take care of the lady.
Thank you, Dimitri. Right now, I would like you to go on break, and then after your break, you can take care of me then, okay?
Can I give you like a foot massage or something?
No, I would not feel comfortable with that right
Is
now.
there something called like arm massage?
No.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna hunt down for some food now.
Okay, you go do that.
He does not have to hunt.
Yeah, we know.
I'm sorry, I speak out of turn.
No. I like whenever you give your input. That's fine. Thank you so much, Horatio, for trying to help find that Betty file and stuff. I'm sure you're busy. You can go off and do your thing.
Alright, my lady, if you need anything, don't be afraid to come find me or send a servant to get me.
Of course, yeah. Have a good day. Alright, Antonio. That's a pain, right?
Sorry, my lady.
For what?
I just don't understand. Why go after her?
This Betty person?
Yes.
Well, the way I see it, Isfad is trying to get close to this cardinal. And from what I hear, the cardinal is basically in charge of the whole church, or at least that area, that specific church. If we can, I guess, intimidate this cardinal to do what we want, by hoping he actually has a connection to this Betty. If not, then we've kind of screwed ourselves. But, yeah, that's basically it. I think that's kind of what Isfad's plan is anyway. It's a good plan. Granted, I'm not a huge fan of just dragging people into this stuff. I was only okay with Willow because Isaac has kind of gone out of his way to screw me over. Sorry, I almost cussed in front of you. But, you know, he makes me a little angry. So, I kind of want to talk to Isfad about this, actually. You know, I'm not... How sold are you on the whole, like, methods Isfad's probably going to use? Because if it's torture, I'm not a huge fan of it.
I'm not certain, my lady.
Because, you know, torture, you know, it doesn't really work. You know, we did, like, studies in my world about torture, and it just doesn't work. Like, they can just give you fake information. And if he's loyal, which he probably is, he'll just probably spit out fake information, and then we're screwed. Sorry, I'm just talking your ear off here.
I just don't know how to respond to such things.
Well, I like to involve you in my thinking process, Antonio, you know? You're gonna be around me all the time, so you're probably gonna hear me talk to myself, so I sound less crazy if I'm talking to somebody, so...
I see.
Well, how about we take the guards with me and we can go find Isfad, and I can go tell him what Dimitri said.
Very well, my lady.
Come along, other guards, thank
Come
you.
along.
Man, it's so cool to have my own group of personal guards now. I have no idea where Isfad went. I gotta go find him. He probably went back to his room. God, it's such a walk from the library. Alright. Isfad, it's me.
Come in, my lady.
Hi, oh my god. What you doing?
Making sure I have all my tools ready.
Excuse me, you two, can you just wait outside with me, just guard the door? Thank you. I actually kind of wanted to talk to you about something, Isfad. Well, Dimitri told me one thing. He said that there's rumors of this old hag named Betty in a bog near the church.
I really doubt that.
She could have disguised herself.
Betty was endowed with vampirism.
Yeah, but she could have disguised herself. That's easy to do.
Not as easy as you'd think.
Well, and also, the whole torturing thing, you know, it's not like I'm squeamish to it. I understand that this is the method you think is the way to go. However, in my world, there's studies on why torture is not good. Because if Isaac is as loyal as I think he is, he's probably gonna spout nonsense to you. And you're gonna think it's true, and then we're gonna fall into a trap. And then the cycle repeats.
Well, we know.
Yeah, I mean, he seems like a loyal guy.
I've procured many secrets with my methods before.
Are we sure they're real secrets? I'm not trying to doubt you. I'm just trying to give you my knowledge from my world. That is, I'm not going to say more advanced, but it is, because there's air conditioning, and,
Okay.
I mean in the sense of study, you know, like, this torture just, I don't think it would work here. And maybe I'm wrong, you know, but maybe we could try a different approach. Like interrogation. We just, you know, he's gonna eventually have to tell us something, especially now that we have Willow.
Very well.
Okay, you just...
I will refrain from using my devices.
Great. Great. What were you even gonna ask him?
To describe her in detail. He seems to have seen her before. I would like to know the routes that this cardinal takes as well.
Do you think, and I'm not suggesting we do it, but I'm just asking, if this Betty has been seen by the town at all, or anyone outside of the church, do you think maybe that Willow girl would have seen her? Because, and I'm suggesting this only because, she is really jumpy. She is really scared, and I feel like she'll tell us anything we want. Isaac's a little more tight-lipped because, you know, he's a church guy. But Willow is just a scared girl who I think just wants to go home, which I would understand in this circumstance. And, yeah, I'm thinking maybe if we're nice to her, she'll give us more information. And a segue into that, I'm thinking I'd get her clothes, and she gives us truths, and gives us answers. How about that? We on the same page there?
You certainly have the thought process.
Is it a good
Very
thought
well.
process? Okay. All right. If my
We'll
method
do this
doesn't
your
work,
way.
yeah. If my way doesn't work, then we will go back to square one.
I suppose after you.
Okay. Guess we're gonna go do that then. Hello again. I'm gonna go fetch for some clothes for her. Can we get Dimitri to go get her clothes? Like, I feel like she'd be more comfortable in her clothes.
You trust Dimitri to even get the clothes.
You know what? You're so right. I'm gonna send someone else. Antonio, can you have one of the guards just go get her clothes? I don't know how far away the village is, but like, you know.
It'll take a day's travel.
Okay, great. Then that'll be great. For now, I guess we can plan stuff then. If you want. I mean, or if you're just trying to walk away from me, I'm following you. I'm right next to you.
I understand, my lady.
Okay, well, I'll go back to the library then, and you go do your work.
Good day to you.
Good day to you. Well, we're going back to the library for lunch. How about that?
Very well, my lady.
All right, here we go.